Alright y'all, this is going to be a quick and easy little bacon fat rendering video. Quick rule of thumb, when you're shopping for your bacon, try to avoid the Oscar Mayer brands, the Smithfield brands, anything that would be like a local store brand. So for us it would be Kroger in this instance, it could be Walmart, it could be Meijer, things like that. Try to avoid the store brands because they're going to be packed with a lot of extra water and a lot of extra sodium. For us in our area, the Wright brand bacon is usually the best buy. It's what I prefer if I'm camping out or just want to make pancakes on a Sunday morning. But in this instance, the Simple Truth bacon is going to be the better value. As you can see, ounce by ounce, pound for pound, there is going to be less packaged water in the Simple Truth bacon. You can tell just by looking at it. It's cut the same thickness. We're looking at 50 cents per ounce on each side, and one's 20 ounces and the other's 24 ounces, and it just doesn't really add up. So a lot of that's going to be water, and that's all water that's going to thin down your finished product, your bacon grease, your lard, your fat. So we're going to try to avoid that. We went with the Simple Truth uncured hardwood smoked bacon. For this, you're going to want to use the lowest temperature possible that still produces a sizzle. For us, that's going to be about medium. You can adjust the temperature once you hear what the bacon's doing. A lot of this is going to be using your ears and not necessarily your eyes or your nose, which is a little different for cooking bacon, but you're going to thank me for it, I promise. And we're going to go ahead and put that in before the pan's actually hot. Most meats, you want to avoid that. You really want that sear factor. But since we're cooking this low and slow, and we're really more concentrating on getting the fat out than searing it or sauteing it, we're going to go ahead and put it in now while the pan's still warming up. So one major rule here is to never put a lid on this pan. I know you're going to want to protect yourself from all that flying grease. That's why we have this guy. I love this. This is probably one of the best $5 I've ever spent. But that's going to keep that grease from splattering out, but it's also going to let the air through. If you put a lid on it, you're going to have a lot of condensation. Condensation is going to thin out your fat. The more water is in it, the faster it'll actually go bad. And you want to be able to carve your lard out like fresh cream cheese. I leave mine on the counter for weeks at a time, and I use it like butter, and it does beautifully as long as you have it rendered down to an almost solid form. That's what we're going to go for today. That's what we're aiming for. Hopefully at the end of this video, that's what you guys will see. We are going to go ahead and leave this off for the value of the time lapse, and I hope you guys enjoy. Just gonna make sure this isn't sticking too bad. This was cooking just a little bit fast, so we went ahead and dropped it down on low. See if we can't get that to slow down just a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and flip this. We'll go ahead and let that go for another 10 minutes. Well, it's hard to believe, but another 10 minutes has passed. We're gonna go ahead and drain the grease off this. This bacon still has more to give. It's not totally crispy yet. I like to keep my bacon grease in stainless steel. If I run out of room there, I go for glass. I think this batch is given all it's got to give. And yeah, start the process over again. Alright, I stuck this in the fridge overnight to kind of speed up the process. If you leave it on your counter to harden, it'll take 2 to 3 days to fully solidify. So if we did everything correctly, should end up doing this one-handed with something that looks an awful lot like vegetable shortening. And that's it for us. I hope you guys learned something. Good luck, and let me know how it turns out for you.